It's your main man, Santana Moss. I'm here with my partners in crime, Logan. Logan don't throw too much shade.
Not too
all
much.
right with
Yeah,
me.
I got your back.
Fred the hater, but that's my dog at the same time. And time for another episode of Tana Takes. First one, fellas, joint practice with the Ravens. What y'all think about? I'm gonna tell you what I think about.
Yeah, you tell us. It's your show.
Yeah, but I want to hear what you got to say too. I never liked the joint practices, but I think when it comes down to what we're trying to do here, it's going to be meaningful for us. I think these guys need to see something different to measure themselves up, whether we go hard or not throughout the practice, throughout the mini camps, training camps, and all that stuff. Joint practices will be good for this team moving forward.
I think it's the yogurt emojis. And this is why. This is why
I think you're already using that.
Because I think it's great. Because of one person, Sam Howell. He's going to get more out of the joint practice than he is out of any preseason game.
Okay.
So I think what he's going to learn going against that defense for 2 days in a row, I think it's going to propel him to having a good year. He will benefit from it. So I think it's brown yogurt.
Maybe I'm missing
Brown
the
yogurt.
joke, but what does this have to do with anything?
Crap.
Nothing. Has nothing to do with anything.
It's Fred. Being
It's nothing to do with
Fred.
anything. So I'm sad.
How you feel?
As a player, I'm sad. I get sad because I used to get super stressed about joint practices. Probably like you because it felt like another game. But in terms of the organization, I love the take. I think it's fire. I think it's absolutely necessary to help these coaches flush out their evaluations.
Yeah.
Make sure they got the right people on the field. Make sure they understand kind of this works, this doesn't against real defenses. Because like you talked about, Fred, now we can work red zone concepts.
Yes.
We can work third down. We can work 2 minute against a real defense
Seeing something
and see
different.
where we're at, right? So as a player, sad, but fire take.
You my boy, Blue.
Yeah, there
I
we
like
go.
you.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, second one, fellas. Terry McLaurin this year. No drop off for Terry to me.
Yeah, no drop.
He already went through 10 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
This, Sam will be 10. He will be number 10 because he played with him last year for one game. So 10 quarterbacks already this far in his career and still putting up the numbers. Just had 1,000 yards 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Got over 4,000 yards now. It hasn't been a drop off. I don't see him dropping off this year either.
Well, I'm going to pull this up. Ice cold. Because this is going to be his ice cold year. This is I am Terry McLaurin, and y'all have to respect me here. I think Sam Howell is going to be the best quarterback that he plays with. I think it's going to be the longest tenured quarterback that he plays with. And it ain't nothing like a long, good relationship. He hasn't had that. He hasn't had that stability. Now we get to see Terry McLaurin, not only with a better quarterback, with a better offensive
You think
coordinator.
Sam's going to be that good, huh?
I think Sam's going to be that good. I'm
you
with
got,
the
Logan?
Airwolf.
What you got?
Yeah, so at first I'm like, man, he can't be that good, Terry, all the time. He can't be so quarterback agnostic.
Yeah.
But he does, man. He just finds a way to get it done every single year. You mentioned that dog earlier in the podcast. He's a dog. He finds a way to win contested catches, make the quarterback right. Doesn't matter who's back there. He always finds a way to be productive. So even though it seems unlikely, just finds a way to get it done.
He's got to prove us wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No dropping off. Good job, fellas. Next take, fellas. You know I'm talking about my Heat. I know Fred has something to say about my Heat, but you know where we at right now. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but see us in the finals, baby. We got Himothy. You know who Himothy is.
I know who Himothy is.
Jimmy Butler.
I understand.
And a cast of undrafted players. We got Bam and Himothy. That's it. And everybody else undrafted players when they're going out there doing their job. See us in the finals. What you say?
This is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing that this team has been able to do this to the Boston Celtics. It's so mind-blowing that it blows my head off and it causes me to do one of these. So at the end of the day, I am shocked.
How is that up again?
No, I'm just saying. It blows my mind that Jimmy Buckets continuously does this in the playoffs. He's unstoppable in the playoffs.
So this is mine, Tana, and this is for you, bud. Because
Appreciate it, man.
you were right last week, and Fred was being a hater.
You heard him.
And so you got your cool guy shades on now, and so Fred, you got to take that.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. That's fine.
Cool
you wear that.
Cool guys always win, man. Next take, fellas. Devonte Adams. You know, he had the breakdown who was his best receivers and do he feel like he's top of that list.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to say he's top of that
We
list.
all do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would not say somebody else is better than me, but
Well,
he
you
can
wouldn't have
stand
done
on
that, though. You wouldn't have done
I
that.
probably would
You
have,
okay.
but it has to be because of the circumstances.
Yeah.
And I think his circumstances, he can't do nothing but stand on that.
I understand.
In my book, Devonte Adams, he's not wrong. I think when you look at his journey, his career, the last 4 years he got over 1,000-something yards. I think 19 he had 1,000, 20 he had 900, then he went 1,000. When he had Aaron Rodgers, he was the best in the league. He left Aaron Rodgers and didn't drop off. He went to Carr and went out there and drove a fast car, you know, in Vegas and put up another, I think, 1,500 some yards, 14 touchdowns. He's top of that list to me. he has some guys. Here's some of the guys that he's talking about that's on his list, though. The Cheetah.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, one of the best, if not the best.
Yep.
Diggs.
I love Stephon Diggs.
Mike Evans.
Yep.
A surprising Captain Ridley.
That is a little surprising.
Really? Question mark.
And CeeDee Lamb.
Question mark.
You don't like that one. I'm a little higher on CeeDee Lamb than you, I think. But the Ridley one, okay, so Tana, first off, love it. Fire defensive Adams. I think that's 100% right. I think he's the best receiver in the league. I think he runs the best routes.
Yeah.
He's got the best feel. He's got, doesn't have that top end horsepower, that speed that the Cheetah does.
Yeah.
But man, just from a technical route running standpoint, you're going to have a harder time finding a better guy. And I think he picked guys that match him. You know what I'm saying?
Style,
So Ridley, it's surprising he's on there, but he's one of the best route runners I've played with.
Yeah.
So again, he has a very specific type. But yeah, I do question some of the other names on this list. Fire take by Tana. Question the list overall.
Fire take by Tana. I'm gonna start out with my guy Michael because I'm crying.
Yeah.
These are tears of joy and tears of pain. But slowly, as you do that, it just slowly falls through there.
I'm not even gonna
It just shows its face. And guess what? It lets you know what's going on. And what he talking about is BS.
Ain't nobody like playing with poop more than baby and Smoot.
You know, where my diaper at? At the end of the day, fellas, Kevin really hasn't played football in a calendar and a half year. I understand you like his game, you like his transition. He does not deserve to be on there. Second of all, at the end of the day, CeeDee Lamb, I respect your game. I remember on draft night, your girl tried to draft your phone. I seen that peripheral vision get that phone back. But I'm telling you right now that CeeDee Lamb not supposed to be on there. Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp. It's just so many. Where's Hopkins? Where's DeAndre Hopkins? Like, come on.
But one of the things you can say,
Jamar Chase for sure.
To his credit, he's talking about guys that just popped up on his head, and regardless if he was asked were these guys the best in the league, he just thought of some guy names and threw it out there. But he's top of the list, man.
His top four, though, I think it's pretty hard to argue with, though.
No, those guys up there in the front, they're hard to argue with. But like we said, man, thank you, man. That's Tana Takes.